Hi, today I would like to discuss the introduction of the new Super Titan, Solaris. I mentioned a little bit about it in my previous video, but one of the things that we have realized after testing is I believe that Nexter has probably broken the game in this aspect, in the aspect that when a normal hero is released and maybe it's a super new team, at the end it's one of the three teams, okay, like one of the three teams you will use in Grand Arena or in Championship. At the end is one of the three teams. They introduce a new hero, then creates a new super team. Okay, it's only one, and usually using all teams you can still be beating them, right? There are configurations that will allow you to beat them. You know, like for example, you can still using the old siblings to kill progress, some versions of progress. So you can use Celeste. The same for Taff, right? You can go with some kind of Phobos, and if you will be able to beat them. Okay, so there is always a combination of all heroes. So when a new hero is released, usually yes, maybe they create a new super team, but you can still using your old heroes, combination of all heroes or new heroes that will allow you to beat them. Okay, this is one thing. What happened now with Titans, what it has happened during the last year, has not been, I think, a good call from Nexter point of view, but the introduction of this Super Titan has changed a lot everything. And what I mean is, after testing and testing with different multiple options, is impossible, or we have not found any solution using only earth, fire, or water titans being able to beat light or dark titans, the combination of 3 light titans and 2 dark titans, and other combinations that we have been testing. It has been almost impossible to guarantee 10-0. In other words, if you have not have the opportunity to level up your light and dark titans, because as me, you are less than a year in the game or 1 year in the game, and you are working with earth, water, and fire titans to do the dungeon, you probably has not have resources to invest in Iyari, Solaris, Keros, Mort, Amon, all these type of heroes. Okay, I know it by far for what I was seeing in battles that Amon and Mort were using quite a lot, but they were 2 titans. Okay, you can still beating them using water, air, fire titans combination. Maybe you need one light, one dark. What we have realized is when we were testing and we did the by web, as you see, we have been testing quite a lot. When you go with this and you don't have light or dark titans, it's going to be super difficult to beat them. Okay, particularly we have found a stronger team, which is instead of using Keros, we have used Sigurd. Okay, this particular team, we have used all possible combination of fire, earth, and water titan, and we couldn't fight. Maybe I don't know if we had missed something, but impossible to get 10-0. Indeed, it was quite difficult, relatively difficult to find a team that is able to win 3 or 4 matches every 10 against this team. Okay, so for your awareness, so I think this is a little bit unlevel because all guilds that they already have their earth, fire, and water titan ready, and when these titans were released, and as time passes every 3 months you can max out a titan, they have already these titans done, whereas people who were still working on their earth, water, and fire titan, they will not be able to catch up with this. It will be almost impossible to break the bridge. Okay, or it will require multiple attempts to break the bridge. So I think this is totally different before, because before you can be only 1 year in the game, but you get new heroes that allow you to somehow level up with the old guilds. Now it's honestly impossible. Okay, particularly what we have been testing is we went to the assumption that this was the best team. Okay, and then we figured out that removing Keros and doing Sigurd, you were able to beat this team. Okay, and this team was particularly strong. Okay, we have only found 4 teams that beats currently this team. It could be wrong, it could be correct, but we have found only 4 teams that beats this team. Okay, these 4 teams are exactly the same team. Okay, it beats the team, and then the other 2 solutions is instead of using Sigurd, you need to use I think was Araji. Okay, this was one. The other option was using Angus, also beat 10-0 in attack. Okay, this is very important in attack. And the other option we see was using Nova. Okay, going with this. The only issue with going with Nova is you can kill this team I showed you before using Sigurd. So Sigurd, the 3 lights, and Mort. Okay, but it was not able to beat the light and dark titan. So this combination with Nova was not able to beat. So for short versions, so far this has been the best team we have found. in defense. Again, as I mentioned before, you remove Sigurd and you use Araji, Angus, or Nova, and you will be able to beat this team, or Sigurd itself. Okay, these are the 4 teams that we had found that is able to beat, but we had not found absolutely any combination of air, fire, and water titans with one light or dark titan max to be able to beat. So if you see, imagine you go to a bridge and you have 4 of these teams in the bridge, and you don't have your light titans ready, and you don't have some dark titans ready, you are going to struggle really to beat this. Okay, if you have dark titans and you would like to beat this team, there is a combination with dark titans, which is using the 2 dark titans. Okay, so Keros and Mort, and then Iyari and Solaris. Okay, no Amon. And with this, you use Sigurd. Okay, this team also in attack is able to beat the combination of Sigurd, 3 light titans, and Mort. Okay, so hope it helped. And again, not happy, at least for me, because as I mentioned before, if I go to my titans, I've been completely honest, I can do a lot of dungeon, but I still not level up my Hyperion. It's 93. I need to build this. I need to build the seal. I don't have anything in Eden, okay, anything in Nova, and I was trying to work in Angus, trying to find also the seal. So seal will be probably at the end of 1 or 2 weeks, but let's say 1 month for the seal, 1 month to do the Hyperion one, and 1 month to do the seal of Eden. At least this is like 3 or 4 months that I'm still minimal, still working on my air, fire, and water titan to be able to continue doing dungeon. And then in 4 months, then I will need to start working on my light titans. And imagine we do only weapon and seal, which is the mandatory for each of them. This is 6 months. We are talking about in 10 or 12 months is when I will be able to start beating this team, this combination of a team. Like, it's going to be impossible. You need to wait almost a year to be able to fight against this new combination of light and dark titans, okay, since the release of Solaris. I think this means like 1 year without being able to do anything, and to be able to reduce 1 month of this time, you need to spend 250,000 emeralds per each month you want to reduce. So instead of wanted to be 1 year, wanted to be 6 months, I will need to spend 1.5 million emeralds to be able to be able to do it in 6 months instead of doing it in 12 months. This is too much. Okay, so I think they have going very crazy with Solaris, and it has really break the team. It's not like they should have released at least one hero before, or one Titan before, than combined with Air, Fire, and Water Titan is able to break this. Because right now it's not like, oh, I have 1 or 2 heroes that I can use from Dark or Light Titan that will be able to break this, because there is not. You need at least 3, okay, for our test. Again, it could be that we are missing something, we are missing any combination and we didn't thought about it. Let's see how this progress, but if it is as it is right now, it's really annoying, and a lot of people will probably at the end quit, because like, I am not going to spend 1 year waiting to be able to fight in global championship, because it's going to be impossible to break the bridge. Okay, so bad news for people who is not has not been playing this game for more than 2 years. So hope it helps, and see you soon.